What is going on, YouTube? My name is Lucas. Today, Apple beats Q2 earnings. They're prepared for Q3 and beyond. So my question to you is, and I propose this, can their share price reach $500? Well, I'll give you some evidence right after this. So when I first started getting into the stock game, one of the very first stocks that I wanted to invest in was Apple. And, you know, I see it everywhere. I own everything Apple. I have an iPhone that I take notes on, that I use my, obviously, first cell phone. I am videoing right now as we speak through an iPad. I do all my editing from a Mac computer. I even have a watch. So by me having all these products, I'm thinking, well, I really like what they put out. I like their message. I like everything about them. And so I got into investing and I plugged everything I had into Apple. At the time, that was a smart decision because their price point was around $180. Obviously, now we're sitting at $280. So it was a great investment. But this is one stock that I never want to get rid of. I truthfully have a connection to it. And I always hold on to it. Decided to do this video was because, like I stated previously, Apple has been one of my favorite stocks, and it was the first one that I wanted to invest in. So when I saw a analyst from Goldman Sachs put it as a sell, I got extremely excited. I'm like, cool, like hopefully this stock price falls down a little bit, I can get a bunch more. But then it also made me think, like, what can Apple do? What are they capable of doing? Especially by enduring this quarterly announcement. So that's what made me think, hey, let's create some research and start reaching out and see what I can find on why I believe Apple can reach $500. So how do we get to $500? Amit Daryanani, an analyst from Evercore ISI, described a situation based on expanded gross margins for its hardware products back up to 34%. Typically, Apple's hardware sales peak during the holiday season. This is because everyone wants the newest Apple product. Well, I mean, obviously. Daryanani is saying that if Apple can contribute hardware numbers like they do around the holidays, this would be a start to $500. Daryanani also stated, "We expect wearable and services to sustain double-digit growth driven by uptick in average revenue per user and better monetization of the install base." Apple has really broke through on the wearable industry, their AirPods continuously improving along with their watch. So big picture is Apple is going to be affected by the coronavirus. Of course, I've talked about this on every aspect. Sales will be down across the board, which I'll go into detail. But they are also sitting on $200 billion that can be used at any time. That's their cash. This money could be used to make a monster purchase of a company. This money could also add small companies who are successful in their field and are acquired to be used inside an Apple product. Apple is always bringing new, innovative products and ideas. They are always capitalizing on upgrades to their current products. So how did Apple do during its revenue reporting? Well, it reported $58.3 billion. Its iPhone revenue, which it depends on heavily, was at $28.96 billion. Its service revenue was $13.34 billion. Its Mac revenue was $5.35 billion. Its iPad revenue was $4.36 billion. Its wearables, home, and accessories was $10.01 billion. And its overall gross margin was 38.4%. With all that being said, Apple will also continue to buy back its stock amid the pandemic. The company said it has authorized an increase of $50 billion in the company's share repurchase program, in addition to a dividend of 0.82 cents per share. In Apple's fiscal 2019, it spent $67.1 billion repurchasing shares and $14.1 billion on dividends. Hopefully you enjoy this video and hopefully you catch Apple before it reaches that $500 mark. As always, if you like this video, smash that like button. It helps out tremendously. If you enjoy this content, because I'm going to keep the content flowing, subscribe to the channel. And as always, have a good day.